gotta be in tune. What's up, everybody?
Woo!
This is really weird. It's been a while, right? Yeah, it's weird. It's not like practice. Anyway, you guys want to rock out?
Fuck yeah!
Are you going to rock out? Or are you kidding? Are you just teasing? Okay. Hold on. Song's called Energy Vampires Are the Worst Vampires.
Woo!
What's up, everybody? Week 44 at Three-Wheel Bicycle. Hope everybody's having a great evening. Happy Friday. We have the Shivers this evening. And it's going to be a badass show. It is also Travis's birthday, so we're going to kick this show off proper tonight in memory of Travis. Happy birthday, our dude.
With the shot of his favorite whiskey.
Yeah, heck yeah.
Jameson.
This one's for old T-Bone, man. Happy
Love
birthday,
you,
buddy.
miss you, and we know that you're here, too.
No shout. So whoever wants to shot this shit.
Mm-hmm.
Rip Travis.
For you, pal. Fuck yeah, buddy.
Gosh, dang.
No.
No?
Thank you. God bless Travis, but no thank you.
It's fine.
We love Travis!
Yeah. So, we got the Shivers here.
Hell yeah. Yeah, so thanks everybody for tuning in. Hope everybody had a great week. Tonight's going to be really exciting. It's a great show. We got a lot of cool shit. Cool ass band. Our first punk rock band, which is
Very true.
My vein a little bit than anything, so.
Yeah, and we're super stoked to have you on.
Yep,
Thanks
sounds
for
great.
having us.
It's been a while, because we've been talking about
So let's go around and introduce real quick. Let's start down there at the end. And what do you play in your name and whatever?
Yeah, my name's Evan Elston. I play bass, guitar, and the Shivers. Do backup vocals as well.
Heck yeah.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Me?
Yeah.
Travis Oliver, lead, vocals, and guitar.
I'm Cole. I play guitar and sing as well, so Travis and I kind of go back and forth.
I'm Jake. I'm not the drummer. I'm just host on the show.
Yeah, I'm Stevie V. I'm another host on the show.
Jake, you play
Bass,
guitar,
yeah.
don't you?
I play
That's
bass.
right.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Nice, dude.
Yeah. Probably not as good as that guy, though. I've watched that guy. He's pretty fucking good.
Yeah.
We should get
Yeah.
together and play some bass sometime. Although that usually doesn't work out to be that much fun.
I know, like bass
Like two
players,
bass players.
All right, oh well, cool.
Yeah, it's not
It's a
very
cool little riff that you could play like in between jokes and Jay Leno.
Right.
That's what I've noticed, man. Fucking bass players.
Just compare riffs.
Dude, you guys should just do the Seinfeld.
That's funny.
Well, you guys got a show tomorrow night.
Yeah.
Show tomorrow night, Oil City Brew Company. Yeah.
Yeah.
System Restore, Get Bent, and the Shivers.
What time?
I think it starts at 7.
7 o'clock. And then, if you guys aren't familiar with Oil City Brewing Company, is it brewing or beer company? It's beer company.
Beer-
Oil City
Beer Company. It's on Legion Lane, like right behind the old Kmart where the U-Haul facility is, where the guy that gets super pissed when people turn around in the parking lot.
Don't park there.
In the hugest parking lot on the planet.
I'm totally going to park there.
Yeah. I'm
We should,
driving
okay,
for
so if
this
you go to
shit.
the show tomorrow, park in that parking lot,
Yeah.
please. But yeah, it'll be a dope ass show. 3 amazing bands,
Yeah.
so it'll be fucking kick ass.
When's the last time you guys played?
It was the Halloween show.
Halloween.
That's what I was thinking about that
Mhm.
today.
There was like 57 bands, and then we played like at like 1 o'clock in the
I think
morning.
there's
Yeah, we were there
58.
for like 9 hours straight.
Yeah, it was kind of ridiculous. But then we actually played a fucking excellent fucking set. I was like, holy shit, we
It
actually
was-
sounded good.
It was totally
Yeah,
worth
that
it. It
was
was
fucking
and it was like so late, but
I think we finished it, what was it, like 1:30 or something?
It was
like
super
2.
fucking
I don't
late.
know. It was.
It's like, all right, cool. Well, everybody's got to get the fuck out because it was like super late.
we always want to play like first or like at any time before 10 p.m. would be great.
Yeah. We'll play last or first, but it has to be before 10.
Yeah. Not after
Well,
midnight.
yeah, we
Fuck
do-
that.
You guys
We're
only get that
old.
day.
That's a good question. So when do you guys play tomorrow night? Are you guys?
I think
So-
the doors open at 8, so probably.
No,
around-
I mean 7.
Oh, 7.
Well,
Or
like
you
when
have,
do you
like,
guys?
the lineup. in the
Yeah,
the
so
lineup.
Get Bent will go first.
Okay.
They're a rad local band. They'll go first. Shivers go second, and then we decided System Restore needs to close this sucker out. It's gonna
Oh,
be
yeah.
awesome.
Heck of cool. That'll
Yeah.
be rad.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm pretty
It's a
stoked to
great
go see
lineup.
that.
Great
Oh, the
local
link is
lineup.
the link is in the comments.
Oh, heck yeah. Yeah.
So if you guys are wondering where it's at, blah 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 blah, you just click that sucker.
Dude, I tell you what, it's so good to hear that we have a good show coming back. A great punk rock show, nonetheless. Like any good music or any live music's good music at this point in time, if you ask me. But
Yeah.
this is a shit, dude. Good beer and 3 awesome punk bands, dude.
So here's the
Fucking
thing.
rad.
So I put out this thing. I haven't made it a company or anything, but it came from the underground, and it's kind of. I'm not going to give away secrets of what I'm trying to accomplish, but like, there's a lot of things that I try and do. But the biggest thing is like every band is awesome, and I feel like this bill tomorrow night. Like every band is super good. Like we could
Fuck yeah.
literally change it where Get Bent plays last, and people would be like, "Sweet," and
Yeah,
System Restore
okay.
plays first. You could rotate any 3
That's
of
how
these
it should be,
bands,
man. That's
and it's
awesome.
going to be awesome.
Yeah.
So,
That's good, man. That's
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
really
I'm
cool.
pretty stoked. I'm pretty stoked. And to be honest with you, I was never a punk dude. To be honest with you, it was my lady, and then Jake, and then fucking. All of a sudden, you guys suck at names. Get out, get out, get out of my head. That song, when that shit came out, dude, ask my lady. We were in the van, and I'm like, holy fuck.
I think our kids know
Yeah.
all the words to that song.
Yeah.
What song is
That-
it?
Energy Vampires?
Yeah,
Oh,
the
yeah.
energy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a catchy ass
Fuck.
tune.
It is. It is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good.
I dig it. and not like no dick rider shit because you guys are on the show or anything like that. You know what I mean? I fucking
Yeah, so it's really funny. So we're on two other bands, the Scoffs and Goners UK. We decided to do a 3-band split that's coming out really soon. We finally got everything recorded because the Scoffs are from
Seattle.
Nice.
And so there was a big old issue with just, all what we know what's going on today. And it took them a long time, but I cannot wait for you guys.
Oh, man.
It's really cool. Like Robert from the Goners UK and myself get to listen to like all these rad songs that nobody else have even heard yet.
I bet that's pretty cool.
And it's really cool. It's going to be fun. But like Energy Vampires and Woods. So those are 2 songs that we never put on an album. You can go Spotify them right now. You can't get it on an album. And so like Robert, we went down and recorded 3 new songs at Ray's place, and we're like, okay, we're done. And he's like, hey,
Oh,
is there
I've seen
any way
photos of that. Okay. Yeah.
is there any way that we can like throw on Energy Vampires in the Woods? I'm like, yeah, they've never been on a CD before.
Mm-hmm.
So those songs are going to be on there too.
That's fucking super fucking badass too.
Yeah,
It's
we're
like
pumped.
Yeah.
perfect timing too to conglomerate with those guys because we met them at a show and like they're going to record all of their shit and then they're like, fuck, we want to be with it'd be rad to fucking jam with you guys on this LP or whatever, and the timing was special.
Fuck yeah, dude. That's amazing. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
We're
I'm
super
gonna
excited
applaud
about
this
this.
sucker.
Yeah.
It's kind of a lame applause, but
Yeah, well,
it works.
it's perfect.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is pretty fucking awesome.
Yeah.
I really like how you gave kudos to the other bands like that. That's fucking awesome. It's good to prop up your locals like that, and I think it's great that like you're from the underground thing. It seems like you're. I've kind of followed a lot of that shit. Like everything you post, pretty much, it's mostly local bands. You would have noticed.
Yeah,
Which, I mean, I guess
it's promoting bands that I want every band in Casper to be able to play. It came from the underground, and I think there's a time and place. And we just need more. We need more like high school kids like in bands to like make it. It's gonna explode. We need like both high schools to have like some rad. It doesn't have to be a punk rock band. Just be in a band.
Dude, I agree. My son started playing guitar, so there you go, man. But I hope you're into MGK style music, like the pop punk.
Well, another thing that like you were talking about, like the local bands and stuff. I think another thing too is like that people need to get away from is like, oh, fuck them, just because that's the genre of music.
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, you gotta appreciate all the genres
Big time.
too.
And I don't know. I've seen it before, I guess, and I think like there is like there's a few that like to help each other,
Right.
and then there's others that are like, fuck them. You know what I mean? Like,
I don't know. To me, good music is good music.
yes, sir.
I don't care if it's punk or if it's heavy metal. Fuck, I love heavy metal. I love punk. I love all music.
Mhm.
And as long as I respect artists that are just getting together and they want to sound good and just express themselves. And these guys are great singers, and that's why I'm in their band. I mean, fuck, I love playing bass and just trying to make them sound good. They write great songs.
Yeah.
And that's what makes us kick ass.
Yeah.
These guys write kick ass songs. It's like, fuck. All right, I'll do it.
I know, and it won't get out of my
Yeah.
Yeah, I fucking really dig your guys' shit. There was another, the vampire thing.
Yeah.
What's up with the vampire?
What do you mean?
Well, like, okay, the picture
yeah.
that was in the video?
Yeah.
What the fuck is that? Like,
So-
okay, you gotta explain it to me.
So there's a band, Cole, help me. What's that band called that they recorded the blasting room, and they do like they do 2 songs and do a cover, go back up there, record 2 songs, do another EP. Do you remember that band?
Thank you.
Oh no! All right. So anyway, Cole did the artwork because I was like, that is brilliant.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like,
fuck yeah.
So
Oh, with like the hand sucking the
yeah,
soul
dude.
or whatever.
Sick as fuck.
yeah. So Cole did the Woods artwork and Energy Vampires, and he did.
Kick-ass artist, Cole.
We have a
Kick-ass
new,
artist.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
there's a new like comic book coming out for this new release. That
Dude, fuck
it's like all 3 of our brand new songs.
Oh
like,
wow,
all
that
in
is
one.
actually one of the coolest things I've heard in a long time.
Well, I guess a comic book cover, right?
Well, that's still cool.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and another thing we wanted to say too. Shout out to Travis for making that badass. All that photo cred was him.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, the post is what he's talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, Trav does a great job.
Yeah,
with all
made
of
the
our flyers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the flyer. Yeah, super sick.
Yeah, and shout out to Stevie for all the social media promotion for Three Wheel Bicycle shit. He's a guy in charge of all that too. So there's that. So pat everybody on the back.
We all
I
did great work.
Yeah, we all
On
do all
Friday.
right. Hell yeah.
On a Friday.
But that's fucking awesome. You guys ready to go skate or what?
Yeah, let's go skateboard right now.
I mean,
Do you have enough skateboards?
Skate for sure. I mean, I skate as much as I still can.
Yeah, same here, man. I try. I mean, I'm a busy motherfucker anymore, but I still skate. Hell yeah, that's awesome, man. Skate punk band on top of it. I mean, it's like my bread and butter. Skateboard and punk rock, dude. What I grew up with forever. Like, from God. How'd you guys get into it? We'll go around the room because, like, I think that's a good way to start this shit too.
Yeah.
How'd you guys get into? Let's start with how'd you guys get into punk rock music? And then,
Me?
Yeah.
I loved, well, I started off with Metallica and stuff in 6th grade, listening and skateboarding to Metallica. And then I progressed to, I don't know, and Slayer too. I really like them. And then whenever I was, one of my best friends, Joe Pitts, he played in One Good Eye.
Yep.
And I went to school with him like since in 7th grade, and then he showed me like No Effects, and like probably 9th grade, and I was like, oh fuck, these guys are the shit. And then of course I started listening to Bad Religion and No Effects and Descendants and Pennywise, and they're still my favorite bands. But I mean, my roots, I listen to Judas Priest, and my roots are metal.
Right.
But like I say, of course I love all music. So, and I really have a liking for the punk rock. I like No Effects, like Pennywise, all those guys, Lagwagon, just great bands.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude. What about you?
Well,
what about you,
you
Hot
can't get
Rod?
away yet. So this guy played in Dog God,
What?
Oh.
like Juice Falcon.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Yeah.
So-
Oh yeah, and then I played guitar since like 7th grade, but then I was in Dog God from like 1997 to like 2001 or so, and
Wow.
we were like thrash metal, and fuck, those guys are all still my way good bros. Nick still
love all those
jams with Juice Falcon, fucking amazing artist. We put out 2 CDs with Dog God, and that was back in the day. And then I thought all that was over for a while until these guys were looking for. Cause I played bass with Dog God, but then these guys they contacted me out of the blue, and they're like, dude, we're looking for a fucking bass player, and we can't fucking find anyone to play, and we would love for you to fucking give it a shot. I hadn't played my bass in like 15 years, and I was like, fuck, I still have my bass, but it only has 3 strings on it.
Hell yeah.
I was like, fuck.
Yeah, that old
Let me
Fender
get
jazz
a set of strings for my bass, and these guys sent me a demo, and it was actually of Cole of Time Slaves.
Nice.
And I was like, okay, I like this guy's voice. I love Cole's voice and his lyrics. And I was like, yeah, it's really interesting. I'm like, I might be interested in doing this. And I gave it a shot, and then I eventually got some new strings for my bass, and it actually kind of worked. Like I'm really thankful that they reached out to me.
Fuck yeah, that's cool.
Yeah,
It's
dude,
really
so
cool.
Here's the funny
Eb
thing. So
decided
like,
to jam with us. I mean, there's nobody that can play the bass like Eb.
Yeah, no shit. He's pretty fucking good. I watched.
Obviously, he's been doing it for a while.
couple days.
Yeah.
That's badass.
The funny thing is like we were all like, because it's really hard to find drummers and bassists in Casper. It's really probably not just Casper. Like everybody wants to play they want to be the lead singer, the drummer, or the guitarist, right?
Nobody wants to stand in the shadows and.
But like the shit that he does is amazing. Like we were Cole and I were like, well, we can just switch off. So this song I'll play the bass, this song you play the bass. I'm like, fuck that. Let's get a real bassist. I know that we can do this. And then we're like, who do we call?
Well, I compliment these guys, and I really encourage them too. I'm just like, keep doing what you fucking do, because they're writing good music. I'm like, do not stop writing your songs. Do not stop. I will add my music to it.
And
which
Eb writes
it
some
really
kick-ass
is.
songs too. Eb wrote
Yeah,
two of our
I write
best
songs too.
Looney Bin and Dark Knight. Like those are two of our best songs.
Fuck yeah.
We're all really creative. I was just stoked they reached out to me, and it's turned out to be a blessing and a fucking kick-ass band for sure.
Here's the coolest
I mean,
thing.
I'm not hesitant. We will thrash. We will kick ass. I mean,
No, Eb
we
says,
would right
we will
now.
kill.
Hell yeah.
So the coolest thing, like after we jammed the first time, we were at Dave's basement and in Douglas and jamming.
Dave
Boyer. And anyway, so like we're jamming, and the next day or the next weekend, I call up Eb. He's working for the railroad, and he's
you're like, dude, are
in
you down?
Nebraska.
Do you still want to jam? Right?
Yeah, I was. So I
You're
said,
like,
so what do you think? And he's like, yeah, dude. I'm like, so the one question I said, so did you bring your bass? And he's like, yeah. I'm
I
like,
had
all
it
right,
in my
I got
hotel
him.
room.
I
with
got
me,
him.
and I was practicing my bass fucking chops in my hotel room, and he's like,
got
Travis knew then.
I got him.
Travis knew.
no secret.
Let's fucking
I was
drink
like,
Yeah,
that.
that's hella cool. That's a great story.
Yeah,
dude.
that's
That's
stoked.
great. That's great. I like that shit. That's fucking. That was just one band member and the whole fucking stack of the story. That's great.
And
You got more? Because I feel like you do.
more band
Emma's got
stories.
more whatever you want.
Yeah.
Well, okay, so
Like-
I kind of think you just led us up to present. So maybe it's your turn. How'd you get fucking started on old punk rock? And
In punk rock?
music and like essentially what you just did, the same kind of style.
Wow. I mean,
Answered
so
all this.
Yeah.
Where did it all begin and like what's the fucking all the shit, you know?
yeah. So I have to go back. I remember all the kids in my neighborhood used to wear like, so they were the scary kids because I was like we moved up here from Texas. And I was like still trying to like not talk all Southern and be weird and shit.
Yeah.
And so like I remember the kids at the bus stop with like jean jackets with like Slayer and Wasp and
Hell yeah.
like it was just like, oh dude, those guys are.
My brother was one of those kids.
Oh well, we're gonna talk about your brother. So I have to start there, and I remember like I was at Musicland up at the mall. And going through records, like actual records, up at the mall. I think it's like where Ross's or like Foot Locker, like right there. It was
Sam Goody
Sam Goody.
Yeah.
It was
okay.
Sam Goody. And I'm going through records, and all of a sudden I get to like the Sex Pistol. Like I listened to like I was clean, dude. I was like Poison, Dawkins.
Yeah.
I was that guy. You know?
Yeah.
Steve has the voice of an angel.
But here, dude. So,
Mama's fallen angel.
Whoa.
No, dude, I like Poison too, so don't feel
Yeah,
bad
no,
at all.
I
still like him.
Feels bad.
So here, this is funny. So I'm like going through the records. I'm like all geeked out, and like it was right after school. My mom's there, my sister's there, going through records, and like the amount of records, like you'd be stoked. But like, and I get to the S's, and I see this. Whoa! Pull it back, and it's the Sex Pistols, dude. That's like
the pink
a
cover.
14-year-old. Yeah, Anarchy in the UK. Like when you see the word sex, and you're like 14 years old,
Yeah.
it was like boom,
Cool.
Boner
Yellow.
City.
Pink and yellow. Yeah, you're like, oh yeah, yeah. You're like, it's like beating
Yeah,
your
so
butt
my
with
mom,
this
I could
stuff.
see her like coming down. I'm like, whoa! Like I scooted it forward. I'm like, whoa! Look at that record. Like, yeah. And so like she's like, what are you looking? Did you find what you needed? And I'm like, I don't even know what you're saying right now. Like, so anyway, I'm like going through the records, and I get to W's, and it's Wasp. Like, do you remember that one album? It's Fuck Like a Beast. And
Yeah,
there's
dude,
like,
Wasp. That's great shit.
and it's
I
like,
love Wasp.
I love Wasp.
So
I
it's,
hate 'em
the
when they
dude,
stink.
all it shows is
Yeah, I don't like them when they sting me either.
it's some dude's crotch, right, with like a jock
saw
strap,
blade.
and there's a saw blade.
Yeah, that's Blackie's.
So
Love
I'm
it.
like, and I ended up leaving there. I think my mom didn't know what pentagrams were, so I ended up leaving with Theater of Pain.
Oh,
So
okay.
anyway, that's not punk rock, right?
Right.
So fast forward really quick, like I started getting into like, okay, like I can listen to this like devil music, and I don't think my mom really cares, or she doesn't know. And so like then I had my best friend back in the day, Alex Ness, who did all the rad punk shows. I would go over to his house. We would skate and snowboard. I
So
remember,
cool, dude. Alex is one of my great friends, and like you guys may not know it, but I've known Travis for a long time. Him and Alex Ness
That's fucking cool.
from back in the day. So it was really cool when they reached out
That's
to
been
me.
like a lifelong thing. That's awesome.
yeah, we've
That's
all
awesome,
been
right?
friends. Like,
That's cool, dude.
so yeah, he's playing like I remember SOD and MOD. Do you remember those bands? And then
Yeah.
Misfits, Walk
There you
Among
go.
Us.
All right.
Mhm.
And then all of a sudden he's like, "Hey, we're skating, snowboarding," and he's like, "Check out this band," and it's Minor Threat.
Oh shit.
And dude,
Yeah.
at that minute, like I swear to God, like I never really got into Slayer until a little bit later. Like I knew who they were, but I went totally punk rock, and that's kind of where I started. Like it started with metal though. It started with like thrash
See, and,
stuff.
like-
It started with getting a boner and
Yeah.
Sam Goody.
I got a boner, Sam Goody.
Yeah, I did, dude.
The sex.
That's hey,
It's
isn't that
still-
where that's where everything starts.
It is, dude.
Everything
That's
starts.
awesome. dude.
Using the
Fuck
record
yeah.
cover to walk out of the store.
The last thing, like, I'm like, oh, my sister's over there on the other side. My mom,
Go away.
That's awesome.
It's funny.
It's your
That's
turn,
fucking
bro.
funny shit.
Yeah.
Cool.
For me,
Dick.
I mean, I was just a little kid growing up. My brother, he's a little bit older than me, and he just had the raddest tape collection and then CDs after that, you know. But I just remember being a little kid looking at all the cool album art of all these metal bands, you know,
Uh-huh.
Dio and fucking King Diamond, you know, like Metallica and Slayer, obviously. But then when I got in junior high, hanging out with all my friends, I mean, we were super into the Misfits and Minor Threat, like you said, and like the Zoinks, all these rad punk bands.
Yeah,
Zoinks.
Zoinks.
Oh!
Yeah, I mean, all
nice
these
one, dude.
local punk shows, you know, at these warehouses
Oh my God.
and Club Dance
love this
West
lights.
Oh my
and,
God,
like,
oh my
Eagle
God.
Bowl, you know,
That's-
I
that's
mean,
a
we'd go to all
fucking
these
rabbit hole.
shows, and I mean, it was just the coolest scene back then.
Oh,
So
dude.
that's what got me into punk rock. We'd drive around in our shitty cars and listen
Yep.
to the Misfits, you know. And,
That's fucking
Dude.
yeah.
Like, you know what's kind of crazy is like how I got into it. Like I'm gonna jump in on my own question here. So it's we all
Dude.
share this similar fucking trait.
Anyways,
You're not just like.
yeah, so motherfuckers stand in the middle
But,
of the aisle at the grocery store. Nobody likes
we all
it.
share
Oh,
this
and
similar
adding
trait
to
here.
that,
I
you
was
hate
a
when
fucking
people
Metallica
walk the opposite way. of the
fucking-
track.
Oh,
And
detested.
so fucking hard. And Megadeth, like
Whore.
big time.
Oh,
And
I
like
love
I
Megadeth.
looked up to my brother like big time. Like my older brother,
Me too,
like he was
man.
cool
He
as
was like
fuck.
my idol,
And like
for
he'd
sure.
introduced me to Metallica, brought me Metallica tapes and taped them for me, brought him when he came to town. And then he came to town one time, he's like showed me that he skated. I'm like, oh dude, that's so fucking cool. Next time he showed up, he brought me this tape. And he was like, and now looking back, it's fuck. I think it's a compilation. It's old as fuck. And one side was, god damn it, it was Punkorama 1, I think, or no, Epitaph.
I remember
It was
that.
Epitaph. It was the Epitaph one. It had Jennifer Lost of War on there and shit, and Bad Religion. And like I don't know, it was two different ones. And like then he had a No Effects tape. I was like, oh my god, this shit's so much cooler than Metallica. And then I just fucking started ripping all the punk music ever since, and then like.
Well,
You still got to have the appreciation for the metal, though, too. You know,
Oh, man, I
here's
still
the other
fucking crazy, dude.
Thrash metal, it's still some of
And
my
then, like-
favorite music. Death
I
metal,
do-
doom
I think
metal,
it's like-
you know, I mean,
to-
DRI
we're
and
still-
Anthrax, Suicidal
Napalm Death.
Tendencies.
Anthrax.
I remember being
Fuck
like a
yeah.
punk kid, like skateboarding,
DRI
and just being
for sure.
super into
Dude,
Suicidal and
Anthrax
Anthrax.
is the shit.
here's the other thing. So
Anthrax is
Doesn't get much
badass.
better than that.
Yeah, dude.
I think so. Growing up with Alex Ness, like he also got all this rad escape videos. So this guy, his mom and dad like gave him pretty much anything. He had like every week, every 2 days, he had like a new skateboard, and so it was a new skateboard movie. And I owe everything to every old skateboard movie back in the day because
Oh, like
that's where I
Gleaming
learned
the
like.
Cube and what was the other?
Well, not that
Yeah.
old.
I remember watching that when I was like a little kid.
They were
Dude, that's
rad.
great.
But like, so Operation Ivy, Bad Religion.
Oh, dude.
I mean, H Street videos. And you go back to like Santa Cruz videos, and that's like Dag Nasty and like
Yeah.
Yeah.
such good stuff back then.
Dude, you know, and that's crazy you brought up the underground, man. I was fucking 14, 15 years old, fucking riding in the trunk from Douglas to catch fucking Lillingtons and Nobodies and Pinhead Circus and
Pinhead Circus.
fucking
So
Cletus, Cheater, the Queers.
So
fucking
good.
All that shit, dude. All the fucking
You know
good shit.
Cletus?
Yeah, dude. I remember that fucking band.
Aren't they so good?
Yeah, that shit was so
like the
dope.
local bands like Downey Thomas. and
Yeah,
Jason,
yeah,
Yeah.
Downey Thomas, 4131, fucking the Nut Sockets, Homeless Wonders back in the day.
The
Yeah.
Nut Sockets, I was friends with a lot of those guys.
Yeah, dude.
So
That's what our lives were, though. Like there were
Back then.
shows every weekend then back then, and that fucking ruled back then.
Yeah,
Fucking
dude.
badass punk shows, like so many of them every
Yeah,
weekend.
that shit was so great.
We talked to Stevie about, like, not that I'm not ever going to be on camera, but, like, I'm super, super excited about this show in particular because of the whole underground thing, and, like, that's the topic of a lot of our conversations, how that, like, literally shaped
dude.
my entire
Yeah, same.
childhood.
Yeah.
Like,
Mhm.
going there at 13 years old and being like, you say you're staying at my house, and I'll say you're staying at your house, and,
Dude.
like, going to those shows, and it being, like, literally the dirtiest place on
Yeah,
earth. And
no
it's like,
shit.
my mom's like, I cannot believe that that's what you were doing at 13 years old. And I'm like, yep.
I know.
It was awesome.
I know my parents would, like, give me
It's
permission
a little
to
young.
get a ride
Yeah.
60 miles on the
Of
fucking
course.
interstate.
You're
to
gonna
fucking
sneak out and do
watch
what's
this
fun. Yeah.
dirty fucking punk rock show at 14, 15 years old.
Remember that lady?
I was a good kid, though. Like, I didn't do anything crazy. I didn't get drunk. I didn't fucking do drugs or anything. I just went for the music.
The whole thing that started. So One Good Eye.
Yeah.
That was the band
There you go.
that started everything because
My
Alex
brother showed me that
and
shit.
One Good Eye
And Pinhead Circus.
Pinhead
Dude.
Circus
Yes.
was So
for me, like Dog God, I mean, those
Well,
guys,
yeah, Dog got. We were
Chris
around.
Llewellyn and Gabe Langston and Nick, like I idolize those guys.
Dog God, I don't
I
think
appreciate
you know,
that
like,
too, man.
So one good eye had just like essentially like when I got into all that shit and started going to shows from Douglas, like one good eye was all but done. I've heard of Dog God, but I've never actually heard of Dog God, which is a bummer.
They were.
No, I think you can still find our stuff. You know, like, or we made like two CDs and.
Ty Pesic.
they're so good. They were so good.
I'm trying to think of how to even get a hold of them now because I don't even know if it's like really on the internet. I haven't really checked it.
Yeah,
Checked it out. To be honest with you,
Holy
Tapes
fuck.
floating around.
I know. You know what I mean. But
I want
yeah,
one.
we
I
made
gotta
great
hear it.
music.
So that's like my big request. I gotta hear Dog God someday.
Dog.
I
Dude, you
think-
guys should fucking get permission and see if you guys could cover Dog God.
Was that-
So
I
you'll
didn't
like
know
this.
that.
So we're working on so Nut Sockets, Casey Yunko.
Oh,
We are working on. It'll be
Riley
it
Neiman
definitely
and Ryan Philbrick were in that band. Too.
Oh, yeah.
Those
Rad
guys were
dudes.
rad.
So it came from the underground. We'll be doing it. I don't know if it's gonna happen this year. I think it will. But like Casey Yunko's new band called Bad Year, they're in Denver.
I've
They
heard
will
Bad
be
Year.
playing here with us.
What?
Badass.
Bad Year's
Dude,
fucking
that's
awesome.
so
I've heard Bad Year. That's fucking dope.
Yeah,
I totally.
they're so good. So they do. So I was in Big Sexy.
Whoa!
Toot my horn.
Okay, that was you, dude. Okay, that's the
That
one
was my
fucking
favorite.
band.
I was
Same,
like,
man.
Weird,
I remember-
Weird to even mention that because
Yep.
Big Sexy was so different from anybody else, but
Yeah.
that was like my style of music, and I was obsessed.
Oh,
with Big Sexy.
Travis.
Yeah, Big Sexy was fucking great, dude.
You're a
Because, like, I
celebrity.
wasn't even like I was like on the out of ska, and like somebody's like, dude, like this is actually pretty good ska. You
It's
should watch it.
so good. It was
Well,
so
Casey
good.
Yunko, like we brought him into Big Sexy. It was Dustin Brandon, Chris McCoy. Well, we went through like Luke Whitlatch. I mean, here we go again, like bassists and drummers. It was like, okay, who's up next? You know, who's gonna play the bass? Who's gonna play the drums? And so we actually had like two guys that would actually do it, but it was some fun stuff. Like Big Sexy was, we ruled for a little while.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Dude, that shit was dope, man. And another band we forget about from Wyoming is Chesterfield, right?
Chesterfield, yeah.
That's the shit I used to fucking. So there's a Douglas roots there and whatnot. Fucking. So yeah.
I actually jammed with him briefly back whenever he was doing the big sexy thing, just very briefly. We still were bros, and I was jamming in Dog God, but I always loved Travis's voice. He had the big sexy thing going, and yeah, they were doing great with their shows and everything. So
Dude, that's crazy. That was a long fucking time ago.
Yeah,
I was like, so I was trying to date it. So
I'm not sure.
I quit Big Sexy when my wife got pregnant. Actually, done. I was drinking too much, smoking too much.
The devil got a hold of you.
And I was just like, done. So it's really easy for me to date. I was thinking about it yesterday. I'm like, oh, this is super easy. So like, my kid's 16, so that was 2004, right?
Jeez, man, yeah, that is crazy.
Well,
yeah.
and so I went hiatus. I was like, I still listen to punk rock, but not very much. And
Yeah.
started golfing, started dressing all fancy and bullshit.
Oh no! Oh no!
Dude, golf rules.
Golf does rule.
I stick up with
It's like
Travis.
on SLC Punk, like.
We're punk golfers.
Well,
That
Yeah.
was in the Quiffling
I gotta
Wall
get into
Bangers, if
something real
anybody
quick.
remembers that.
Oh hey.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I got to get into something real quick.
Yes,
here.
yes.
So got a couple different podcasts that have sent in some clips, and I'm going to play one of them now, and then we'll play one of them later.
Right.
So
Yeah, just a quick shout
Yep.
out. To these guys real
This
fast.
is the off the cuff. Hopefully this isn't too loud. I'm gonna turn the mic down. Off the cuff with Jed and Cody.
The fuck is it just the Stella or is it all beer?
All beer.
I would figure. I don't know if this is a dumb
Yeah,
question.
no, it's a great question. I don't, dude. I think that.
Dogs can hear it.
Oh yeah, this is totally.
Yeah, this is gonna work better.
It's gonna work better, but I think when I get really loud like that, people are gonna go, "Fuck, dude, you're like really in my ear."
No, that wasn't.
So that was
Everybody
off
heard
the
who let
cuff
the
with,
dog out this week.
Jed and Cody. Check their guys' show out. I can't remember exactly what date or time, and I truly apologize, guys. That was a rhyme. One more time.
Yeah, just click on
That
it,
was.
or just check out their
Yep,
shit.
it will be in the show notes and everything.
Show notes.
Check out their show. It's pretty much just like ours. Couple
Yeah,
dudes hanging
yeah,
out.
they're pretty fucking
Yep.
funny people.
Yep. Yeah.
Almost as
Yeah.
funny as us. Borderline. I don't know. We're kind of cut from the
Yeah.
same cloth. Let's just put it that way.
So
Anyway,
back to
should
this
we-
whole big sexy
yeah,
thing.
yeah,
Just
let's-
want to throw this out. Like, I remember when you guys were playing, it was like all these kids that I went to school with were like, oh, you know, you were either into ska or you were either into punk, and like there was this whole group of kids, and I'm going to shout them out. Gabe Dunbar, who is an amazing guitar player and shit now. Chris Campbell, those kids. They've been in a few different bands. I can't think of them off the top of my head. But they all like were in band, and they were like, oh my god, there's a place for us. Like, because we all went to those shows together, and they like saw this and were just like, oh my god, like there's something more that I could do than just be in band. You know what I mean? And it was the coolest thing to watch these kids like evolve into this thing, and it was because of Big Sexy. Like that was the coolest shit when I was younger. But I'm huge into ska. Like I'm like
Nut
when is-
sockets.
I mean, I just like I
Less than
really,
Jake.
I really am like waiting for ska to like.
Whatever it's called.
Can that be a thing that comes back?
Why is
I
it
mean,
called ska?
Ooh.
Horns. And then
It's
the
a Jamaica.
upstrokes.
It comes from Jamaica, man. Actually, the roots are from
Really?
Jamaica. I believe it's Caribbean.
I don't know if Scott really did it go away. I mean, people just like what they like. I mean,
I don't know, like
I like ska
mean,
bands.
like, listen. I mean, every now and then there's a great ska song. Jesus Christ, can you talk? that comes out and like
yeah.
everybody's like, "Oh shit, yeah, ska's cool." And then like about 2 minutes later, like, what? Like,
I personally don't like. It's not. I don't listen to ska that much, but to each their
I'm
own
with you.
taste.
I'm
I just
more
didn't
like,
yeah,
know. Like
you know,
maybe
middle side of punk,
maybe
you know,
it
is more
is
my thing.
fads too. Like maybe there's
Yeah.
some fads or trendy
Right.
things that happen from time to time.
the Boss Tones put out a new album, which
Dude,
is
I'll tell you
actually
what.
fucking
Yeah,
dope.
that's what I'm thinking.
Boss
like,
Tones and the Toasters.
Yeah, the
Do it
Toasters
right.
were rad. We
Like-
shared the stage with those guys.
Yeah.
I don't
It was
think I
so
heard
fun.
Less than Jake
seen the Tones.
are so they're dude.
Yeah, they're cool.
There's certain
So-
bands where like ska never goes away. It's just always just a part of the music, the way that they play.
One of my favorite people, his name is Robert Boats, in town. He's a huge ska fan. Robert!
Dudes.
Dude, Operation Ivy, of course.
Yeah.
My favorite, one of my favorite bands.
Kind
Yeah,
of,
Operation
yeah.
Ivy is so great.
Yeah.
But-
It's like,
so
whether
there's
it
a-
had horns or not, it was like just that.
It didn't
ska
have to,
sound.
right.
It didn't have to, and so it was like when
Sublime.
horns got incorporated
Sub-
into it. You know what I mean? Yeah, exactly. And like, there's a lot of people that don't know that that's actually I didn't.
We're not a
Jake
ska
was-
band, just for the record.
No,
But.
what-
What? What are you talking about?
Yeah, we're more straightforward metal.
We might have to get bots to play a little keyboard for us. The Spits.
No,
We're
so
geeking out on the Spits.
The
lately.
reason
That
why-
band is rad.
dude, the
Yeah.
Spits. Let's hold on. So Robert Bots, huge ska fan. I mean, you guys should hook up like and talk. But anyway, so
I mean, I don't know if you gonna like that, but
Hands on.
Hey, dude.
Like,
well, not like hook up. Like spin some records. So
I'll
like,
slide into my DM.
It's kind of weird because a lot of my bass lines, though, honestly, my bass lines might sound a little bit ska-like because I have very melodic bass lines, like to where it could almost be like ska. It just depends on the drum beat. But no, I mean our drum beat isn't ska.
No.
So, but that's one of my musical artistic things is that I like to express myself by playing melodies through my bass and, you know, making sure I'm in key with these guys, but it could be ska. All you have to do is change the drum beat.
Okay, that kind of reminds me, like, one bass player that blows my mind. Like, they might not be like listed as top 10 of all time.
Rancid.
Mike Dirnt, Green Day.
Oh
Yeah, I love
yeah,
him. He's
Dude,
good.
like, if you
So
actually
good.
sit down and listen to him, like in other punk bands, like you could take a Green Day song and and then put another bass player in there. They're gonna play it way different than Mike Dirnt would ever play it.
I really
Like, he's
envy
he's
his
just-
style. I think our
he
styles
plays
are
like with the voice and the drums at the same time,
our styles
as opposed
are.
to like the guitar, like a lot of.
I
punk
play
rock.
similar to him, but I
Yeah.
put more notes in. I put more notes and
It's
more.
all over that.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
put more notes and more just life into it. I mean,
Dirt's like the master of the.
yeah,
camera.
Dirt. Yeah, he's awesome.
dude.
He's
so
almost as good as me.
the funniest thing.
You
So
might have shown it. Yeah.
I love that.
With your help, he could be second best.
I mean, he's
So
alright.
that dude is
it's
good.
really funny. I'm gonna toot this motherfucker's horn. So like, we're recording the first two songs, Energy Vampires and The Woods, at Ray's place, Mission to Shred in Laramie. So Ray is Teenage Baller Rocket. We're in his studio. We're all like, so you record, you know, scratch tracks, guitars, and the last couple things you record is like the bass and then vocals and then backup vocals. So like, he's just waiting the whole time. This is the first time we've been in Ray's studio. So like, you know, we're probably boring him out because he's in fucking Baller Rocket. He's like, fuck, these guys suck. Like, fuck these guys. Like, and anyway, Evan gets up there. It's your turn, dude. All right, here goes Evan.
I just went and
dude,
did my thing.
And I'll never forget, like, Ray is at his podium, right? Like, doing his mixing thing. And he starts playing. He's just like,
Yeah, he looks.
and it was like,
like
holy shit.
Hell
This
yeah.
guy.
That's
And
badass.
Yeah,
Ray's
that is
like,
dope. Hell yeah,
So-
that's good shit.
what
Yeah.
Ray said was like, I see what your secret weapon is now.
yeah.
That really makes me feel good too.
That is good shit. Hell yeah. Like,
Yeah, it makes me feel really good.
I watched you play
Awesome.
bass a time or two, and it's
He's
like,
pretty
yeah,
good.
he's
Yeah.
You know what? I mean, we just all put these guys all put their
Yeah,
passion into it.
Not bad.
You know what I mean? As long as you put your passion into whatever you're doing, we're gonna sound great.
Yeah.
I mean, fuck, I'm just really thankful.
You know another thing too. It's like when you, and with you too, speaking on your behalf as well. When you get somebody like a group of people that are like, "Fuck yeah,
Mhm.
this is what we're gonna do," you know, da 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 da. Like, man, that's some chemistry.
we
for your
compliment-
ass
we
right there,
compliment
you know
each
what I
other
mean?
Oh
well.
yeah, for sure, dude. Like the camaraderie of like the whole punk rock scene is like, and ska for that matter. Ska's kind of weird. They beat that unity thing in the ground, but it is true. Like there is like that weird unity shit about the whole punk rock scene.
Well, our band's
Yeah.
unique because we have two fucking singers too.
Yeah.
We have two singers that are both badass singers.
Yeah.
I'm stoked as fuck to
So,
see you guys.
it's
Oh, yeah,
like
the
double
link
weapon.
is in the comments. Yeah.
So I have a question. that nobody's
Yeah.
asked yet, even though probably shouldn't be talking because I'm not on this, but like if you could compare your sound to anything for anybody that's never seen you and is maybe like interested in checking you out, is there like a sound that you can compare yourself to, or
Wow.
Yeah,
You
so
read my
people
mind.
have said like,
I was just gonna go there.
yeah, people
Thank
have
you.
often been like, I don't know what you guys sound like. You kind of sound like.
I get a raunchy Misfits vibe. Like it's a vibe, not like necessarily the music. It's the vibe. Like you guys are kind of into the sci-fi shit.
Yeah, people
Mhm,
have said
definitely.
like you kind of got
Is
the
there-
Misfits vibe or Agent Orange or like
Well, Agent Orange,
Nightbirds.
obviously.
But it's good to have like be like.
But you guys
know what
do
they
that
sound like.
Agent Orange song or whatever. But like your guys' original tunes are way more upbeat and quicker than.
We definitely try to have our own sound for sure.
So here's what I want to say. Like, I was prepared for this. I think. So, but I've been drinking beer, so this is going to get fucked up.
Come on now, come on.
So, alright. So you heard the story about Cole, like, and his brother. Like, and I want to add that, like, so my sister used to listen to, like, The Cure and be, like, gothy. And so The Cure, Sisters of Mercy.
I love all that
like,
kind of shit.
all that
Yes,
stuff.
I
And
know.
that's
Guilty
why
pleasure.
I love the Cure, man. They're good.
we used to, like, so Cole and I started the Shivers. There was some weird stuff that happened that we're not going to talk about, and like, we started it. We'd stay up until like 4 o'clock in the morning, like, playing along. Like, we would play our stuff, and then it was like, let's go play. Let's just do some covers and drink beer and have fun. And so I just want to, like, we did that, and I knew he liked some of the stuff I liked, which is weird stuff. It was like the whole background with, like, I talked about Poison. He talked about, like, the thrash metal stuff, and for him to come in the band, it was just like a perfect mix.
Yeah.
Like that.
It's
like,
hard
people,
for us to describe it, really. I mean, but honestly, though, we do complement each other well. And that's, whenever I joined the band, it's like, shit, I looked at it just logically. You guys can fucking sing. You guys can sing good. I like your voices. I'll play with you. That simple.
Yeah, so people say, like, what do you... I mean, I hear the Bronx. Like, I've heard that so many times. I've heard, you guys sound like the Bronx, or you guys sound like
East.
One time somebody said, I think you guys sound like the Dead Kennedys, and I'm like, I don't know.
That was weird.
That's a compliment,
But,
man. I like the Dead Kennedys,
so
for sure.
now that you say that, you guys kind of have like an East Coast kind of vibe.
So
kind of weird.
People came up to us. They're like, "You guys sound like
shit."
We're from
like,
Cal-"
but I mean, it's a compliment, but it's weird for being like in Wyoming, like having East Coast.
Here's
vibe.
what's weird. So I had people come up to me, multiple. Like, the first one, I'm like, they're like, we grew up in, like, California. You guys are that sound. I was like, holy shit. Like, so I'm just gonna say, like, I think it's like the thrash rock. It comes down to, like, what we talked about earlier.
Right.
Like, it's that collaboration, and we have some new songs that's gonna, like, turn some heads, I think.
These guys already had collaborated because they both write amazing songs. And then whenever they ask me, I'm like, okay, if I do this, man, I like both your guys' voices. I really, really like both your shit. We're going to fucking do it 100%, 150%. And I encourage these guys, and that's what makes us fucking kick fucking ass.
Yeah.
We all kind of
Kill.
feed off of each
Yeah.
other.
We kill. We will kill right now.
Yeah. That's good though, the camaraderie, right? Yeah, that's good, dude. You guys seem like a really fucking tight knit little group, and that's amazing.
I think
Dude.
it says a lot about a punk band, especially like
Their shit. You usually punk bands fucking
categorize
hate each
yourself as
other.
that to not have an exact sound that you sound like anyway. Like, you can't really be like, I sound just like this, because there's certain like West Coast bands or whatever where it's like,
Yeah, you got your.
like your Fat Records, like they all.
These guys
all have,
already
like, a
sound
certain
like
sound.
themselves. They already write their own songs, and that's the
That's
reason I
awesome.
joined this band, because it's not like any other band. Because these guys already write their own songs, so we don't sound like anyone else. They just write their songs, which I like, and I like their voices, and then we just make it into
We put
music.
some loud shit on it.
Yeah, we've got
Yeah,
a ton
so
of songs too
we
that
don't-
we've never really even done anything with, and sometimes I'll present a song to the band, and I mean, maybe everybody will be like, "This is fucking sweet," or it'll be like, kind of needs some work and stuff, and we'll tweak stuff. But
Go to bed, man.
I mean, I'm not saying
we've
it's
got
like.
so much stuff to work with. Yeah,
I guess it's not unheard of or anything. I'm just really blessed, like, to fucking jam. I'm just having fun jamming with you guys, man. That's
we're
cool.
stoked to
We're drama.
jam with you, dude.
So here's the most important thing. Like, if you want to be in a band, find dudes you like, number one, and you can hang out with.
Have fun.
and have fun.
Yeah,
and
that's what it's all about.
it doesn't really matter. Like I see so many people. Like I think back when it was like Big Sexy, like we were just like, oh, we don't like the sad thing about Big Sexy is we never went to the studio and recorded anything.
Really? That's
anything.
badass.
So it's
that's a
like,
bummer too.
but it's sad. It's
Yeah.
like, why didn't we do that?
Well, you know what too is like nowadays it's so much easier to record any fucking thing, right? You can
Well, we
just
recorded
whip out
by-
a fucking
we have-
camera out of your pocket.
I
You
can
can,
remember how to
right?
get a hold
Now
of
you
Dog
can,
on
you couldn't
CDs.
then.
So here's the
we
thing.
have the
You
CDs,
couldn't
but
then.
We thought it was going to last forever. That's the problem. And
Like your high school sweetheart.
it's just dumb.
Like that, right?
Yeah, I mean,
yep.
it's weird. So.
Well, it's true though. It's kind of the same shit. You're like, ew, this.
It's like,
But also,
yeah,
like,
dude,
like,
that's sad,
like,
Travis,
what was
because
great
you need
about it,
some
though?
record,
When
like
we were younger,
some.
like this is gonna last forever.
Yeah.
I mean, that was like the whole thing about the underground, and like I talk to Stevie about it all the time. I'm like, God, I just like can't tell you enough about how amazing this place was. And was it that amazing? I mean, it smelled terrible.
Yeah.
There were
What, the
people
underground?
everywhere.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude.
But, like, at that
We
time-
thought it was going to be
Yeah.
forever,
But
right?
at that time,
Oh my
at
god.
that time, it was like
Dude.
this is gonna be forever.
I
This is a
remember.
life. This
I
is a
remember
thing
fucking
that is
heads
gonna
getting
last
turned through
forever.
walls and shit.
And that's
Oh my
the
God.
mentality
And then it
we
stopped,
had.
and like, and I think honestly, like when the underground
It's not very
stopped-
hard for me to get a Dog God CD. Like, you know what I mean? And that was back in the same
Yeah.
time. Like, I see what you're saying. Like,
Right.
fuck, I wish you guys would record it.
Yeah,
Dude,
shit.
I don't have to try very hard and I can get a Dog God CD. So it's like, fuck, man. I wish you guys would have made a record of that.
Mhm.
Ooh, I got a good question for you.
Yes.
So, beings that we're talking about throwing out CDs and whatnot. I mean, obviously the pandemic's been pretty fucking tough on everybody. How was with your guys is like trying to make new music and shit like that? Because obviously there wasn't shows going on or shit like that. Like fucking.
With me, there's weeks when I write a shitload of songs, and I used to kind of struggle with that when I was younger because I'd look up to these rock stars that are like, you know, they write all these badass lyrics and they had a hard upbringing, or it's like weird obscure poetry like Nirvana and Bush, and you're like, what does this bullshit mean? And now I'm like, I just want to write songs about shit that I think is cool.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
So
we have a lot
Power
of cool
tools and hot chicks.
Yeah.
So it gave you, with us not being able to play shows, of course, he's already a songwriting machine, fucking
He's a
sci-fi.
Oh, he's
He
got
writes
the
songs
vocals.
about.
He's got the-
So it's like, okay, well, we're not able to play shows, but fucking, you're still able to write. Thank God.
He has a lot of demos.
Thank God we're all able to, you know, still do what we do. We just
Yeah,
can't
Travis
get
writes-
together and do it.
Travis
Obviously.
writes killer songs.
Like-
Every time Travis busts out a song at practice, we're like, what the fuck is this?
That's
Sounds
bad.
rad.
Here's the thing. So I try to. So I've been in lots of bands. Cole, how old are you? Like 30 something? 41. All
I
right.
didn't want to say that.
69, dude. You just always gotta say
So,
69.
I've been in a lot of bands. Same with Evan. Like, and so like one of the problems I have with Cole, like, I don't want to make him mad because like he is my best weapon. Like, I don't want to sing every song. I don't want to write. Like, I used to hate that with Big Sexy. Like, they would. Sorry, guys. Like, some of you guys like brought some stuff, but it was just like you had to like come to practice, and I was the guy. Like, if that song didn't go anywhere, it was because of it was me, you know. And so like, here's the thing with Cole, like, it's so much fun. Like, this guy can write so many rad songs. It's just like I keep on pushing him. I'm like,
yeah,
it's pretty good. It doesn't suck. Like, I don't hate it.
But dude, I
And
push
like
both
we
you guys.
keep on pushing him. Like all he wants
He's
to
great
do, like
on. He takes constructive criticism. That's
Very
a great,
well.
That's a great fucking trait.
Very well.
You're one of the fucking few people on the
And
planet.
usually when
No,
I
dude.
listen to these guys, why don't you
Dude.
do this? I'll do it. And,
Like,
and
fuck you,
it's
man.
for the better, you know. I mean,
it's so good.
Nah,
I keep on pushing him, and once I know, like, I'm like, all right, I've kind of reached that song's point where he's probably gonna be like, "Fuck you," like, and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna back off a tad because, like, like Sickland, you're just like, hey, what do you think of this? And it's like a totally different song. You're like, how do you? I
I'm
can't
digging
do
that
that.
new version of that one. for sure.
Fuck yeah.
So
Hey.
what Cole does is super sick, and he reminds me of like Cody from Lillington's TBR, like just the singer
That's great
songwriter that
compliment,
can
'cause I love all.
Yeah, that's good shit.
can do stuff that like, but yeah, I push him to a brink, and I'm like, dude,
That's good though.
keep on, let's make it better.
Sometimes
I don't really
people
like.
need to be-
I mean, I don't really see. He's his own entity. He fucking just kicks fucking
He does,
ass
he does.
just by himself.
There's a lot of stuff I could be like the
You're
first
making
try.
me
Like,
mad.
He
there
is so
is.
good,
Where like
and that's
Cole's
why I
stuff,
joined the band too.
there's so many songs where I'm just like, oh my god, that is so good. Like, it's done. Song done.
Travis has a great ear for music, though. He does push us too. He has a very fine ear for what exactly, like what type of sound we're trying to go. Like, might kind of forego like some of us, but he can really hear like every little detail on it. Like, really surprises me. It's like, really?
I'm a dork. I'm a
Does
nerd.
that really
Sometimes it's
matter?
like OCD.
Fucking
Where like,
nerd.
He is
don't get him started. But
He is our sound nerd. He,
And like that
But-
pretty much sucked. I
But
didn't hate it, and I'll just leave it at that. Like,
Hey, can I get
it's
you
his
one?
passion though, and he's really good at it though. We all trust him, man. It's cool. It's just a striving process to sound fucking good. It's like, how can we sound the best? And that's his passion. And
I
we
tell
all,
you what,
we all
I'm
go
gonna be
for it.
completely honest with you guys, and like I said before, ain't no dick riding shit, all right?
Whoa.
We went to what was it, Melancholy?
Melancholia.
Yeah, in
I
Denver.
love those guys.
Yeah.
My favorite band.
That was like the first like punk fucking show I'd ever been to, right? It was fucking super rad. And I listened to some of their stuff afterwards. I'll be honest with you, not much of a fan. I never heard your guys' shit until you came out with that fucking vampire song. Dude, man, it was like it was like a new respect,
Fuck
dude.
you, bud.
You know what I mean? Like, it was fucking, yeah.
It's a jamming song, man. And that's a testimony to Travis, man. That's his fucking
Dude. Okay, I have
testimony
a
to
good
sound.
question. I have a good question, and I think it's super fucking amazing how you guys play skate videos during your show. Who came with that?
Yeah, he's
Who
got
came with that
The old,
fucking awesome idea?
VHS.
On box TVs with fucking VHS
Hell yeah.
in,
That's
built
fucking
into
badass,
it.
dude. Fuck yeah.
What?
Yes,
Isn't that
You
awesome?
haven't seen a
No,
Shivers show?
Is that still at my house?
it is.
Oh my god!
Jesus.
So if
We need to
if-
bust that thing out tomorrow night.
Yeah. Are you guys gonna have it there?
It's just
Oil
this
City?
huge
We
fucking
should.
Well, you better
fucking
because
clunk of
okay.
shit.
So the,
That's at my house.
okay, so the first two Shivers shows, like I caught like my I didn't even notice just watching you guys like these guys kick ass. And my buddy's like, see those TVs? Like, oh,
Skate
cool.
videos.
I'm like, oh! And I just started watching skate videos and listening to Shivers. Like, okay.
So the whole thing on that was like,
yes! Like,
you probably missed our first couple of songs or shows. The whole thing about that was, if you don't like our band, at least we'll play some.
You can see the Evil Dead.
Yeah, we play Evil
Shreds
Dead on the
and
bottom,
bagpipes
and then
background.
skateboards.
Yeah.
oh, great.
Dude, I want to give that thing away. It's for free.
Oh no, you're not. We're gonna use it.
Something's here. We under
Some say
attack.
ignorance is divine. Wise man once said, "Never pay full price for late pizza."
Yeah.
So here's the thing.
I think this is like the second time
Yeah.
we've had somebody come on the podcast for food.
Hey,
I'll take a sip.
hey, dude, do you want to be on a podcast?
Hey, you want to be
real
on
quick?
3 Wheel Bicycle?
Hey, download guy.
Oh, it's a pizza guy.
Oh,
Well, come to the show at Oak City tomorrow.
Yeah, so I was thinking about bringing that monstrosity.
We should bring it. Just
I
because you
like-
guys brought it up.
it's a great
Okay.
prop.
Yeah, the thing's
It's-
fucking
it's-
huge. It takes up half of my bedroom.
No, it doesn't.
And it weighs like
God, how
1,000
small
pounds.
is your bedroom? Are you in a
Well,
fucking
it's my
jail
spare
cell?
bedroom, but it's downstairs.
Transport it in our minivan if you want.
You living in a motorhome or?
Dude, what's cool about it? So like Dave, the drummer, like we put it on like a stand, like one of those like if you're trying to get your what do you call
Yeah,
those
like a
fucking
dolly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
a
you
big
dolly
robot.
this shit.
It's
So-
fucking hideous.
Custom fabbed this
Oh,
thing.
things? Yeah.
It's
So I
hideous.
went to Douglas and we built this thing. It took forever, and it's got like the old TVs with like VCRs and DVDs, and like old school.
So, dude, it plays videos. It's rad. It's like,
That's cool. That's pretty fucking cool.
yeah, it was cool.
It is rad. Like so now
That's
I'm
the
like,
coolest shit I've heard.
dude, let's just do skate videos on both. Like, fuck movies.
You
Like-
guys, here's a good question for you guys. You guys still skate? I know we kind of got into it a little.
I rode a skateboard.
Fuck yeah.
recently.
Well,
I still
this summer
skate and
because
play
it's,
hockey.
you know,
Actually, I can still ride a skateboard fairly well.
Well, we were talking like because it's summertime and shit. We kind of wanted to do like some skating video shit.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, he's really good. I've seen. He's way better.
I don't know about
He's pretty fucking good.
It'd be cool. To
You
do
you
some
kept
skating.
your.
He's
I've
better than me.
I've seen like I can't do that.
Well, I can't ride a fucking.
that. Getting to the point where I'm
skateboard
like,
shit. I can
I'll
fucking
ride,
rip
but
a
I don't
dirt
wanna
bike like a
ride.
motherfucker.
Dude, that thing's
I love my
badass.
stairs. I do my stairs and shit like that. And fucking, yeah, I don't know. I can still skate some shit. I can still do some stuff. It's fun, dude. Like I was actually really shocked at how decent I was last summer for being 35.
fucking hey,
Yeah,
you gotta
but you
keep
see
it
that-
going as long as you can.
I was like, holy fuck.
Why
But
not?
what I did notice is like I'd have a day of really
Still
good
skate,
skating, and then like a day and a half of like
Yeah, you're sore.
like rigor mortis, dude.
He can't jump like he used to, but he can still skate.
Hmm.
No.
Travis
This guy
used
was
to
the
be-
best skater.
Travis used to be one of the best skaters in town. I
Really?
mean, he
Yeah,
was fucking
yeah. Travis was really, really, really good. I was never that good, but Travis was a good
What
skater.
happened?
You want to know what
He
happened?
just got
You
old.
started golfing. And
He
wearing
got old and started
You're
golfing.
close.
Yeah, polo shirts and fucking shopping at Bed Bath and Beyond.
Martha
You're
Stewart.
You
No.
sold the fuck out.
Seriously.
He got
Okay.
attacked by a fucking gang of squirrels.
I'm gonna hit some names here pretty soon. Like, here we go. So here's what happened. Do you guys remember Nick Martin?
No.
Rad
But he's
dude.
on our
Fucking
show
love
watching
that
right
dude.
now.
Do you remember Thomas Hobart?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah. he's
So good.
Yeah. Yeah.
So like, it wasn't so much those guys. Like, I skated with those guys. They looked up to like most of those guys. They're like, oh shit, like Alex Ness, Travis Oliver, Pat Hughes, Grant Hughes. Like there were some rad dudes. Shane Heron.
Oh, Shane?
Yeah.
Fucking Shaner.
Shredders.
Hell yeah.
Shane
I
is
love
badass, man.
Shredders.
Yeah, I love Shaner. Hell yeah. That's
Love
a
that
good dude.
motherfucker.
So no, what
He
pissed
was
me
watching
off?
earlier too.
What pissed me off was like all these kids that they'd be like, they'd show up at the park and they couldn't ollie, but they could like 360 kickflip.
I know. What
Like-
the fuck?
What the hell is
Okay,
that?
so you want to hear a funny story about Shane Heron? Like, I worked with him for like 5 years when he worked at MSI out
Such
there
a
in Wells.
good dude.
Yeah, he's a great dude, and he like
The
come
best,
to find out he's
dude.
real good friends with my brother, Chad White. You know Chad
Yeah,
White?
he's good shit
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, that's my brother, man. So, fucking shout out to Chad. So he and Trent Gaines invited me to fucking yeah, Trent's my homie too. They invited me to National Skate Day one day. I was like, dude, I haven't skated in like 8 years, man. Like, oh come on, dude, you still got it. I was like, all right. Went to the skate park with him up at the Y, you know. Like, I skated around a little bit in the park. Like, okay, I'm getting the feel of it. I can do a little couple things here and there. Like, I'm like, all right, cool. I'm gonna fucking drop in on the quarter. Like, I got it. Like, no big deal, dude. I remember I dropped in. And straight from the fucking top, dude. I looked down, but I kind of just like forgot to like stick to my board somehow. And it just fucking straight from the top, like let out the sound, the sound, like fucked up my hip, my ankle, my fucking everything. But I still skated the rest of the day. But that shit was so fucking cool because after that, I was like, oh fuck, like I shouldn't be such a fucking lame ass about this. Like, it shouldn't be an excuse because I'm old or whatever. Fuck that. So I skated more and more after that, actually, each year. Like this past summer with quarantine, my oldest son, really got into it a lot. And like, he'd like, hey dad, how do you do da da da? I'm like, oh fuck. Oh, here we go. I'm like, hey dad, can you kickflip? I'm like, I don't know. Yeah, I can. Hey dad, can you shove it? I'm like, yeah, I can. And like, hey, can you 180? Like, I don't know. Yeah, I can apparently. Like, can you like shove it? Like, holy fuck, yeah, you're still doing a lot of shit apparently. Like, let's go skate, you know? Like, we would go downtown then. We would wake up at 11 before it got super hot out. Like it was all last summer, dude. We'd wake up at 11 and just hit up downtown and go hit stairs, hit up Davis Street, hit up curbs, fucking. Dude, there's this one point we were riding down the sidewalk, is going down, fuck, I think it's the beach, or wherever First Interstate is. What street that runs north-south from there? But we were, it's like, it's David or Beach or some shit to walk out, I think. But just hauling ass down the sidewalk, and each little fucking cutout where cars driving, if you do it right, you can get cooking, and you hit each one of those and just catch air just all the way down. I was like, it was so fucking awesome. The kid, like, we get to the intersection, he's like, how'd you do that? I don't know, but I was like, I was like, you remember how like David Hasselhoff rode the dolphin in fucking SpongeBob? Like, that's what I felt like, man. Like, I was like, it was great. Like, then
You know
like,
what my
from there,
goal
like,
is?
dude, I can still skate. Like, it's cool.
My goal is to be that 60-year-old dude with the beard flapping, like bombing down the mountain road on a longboard, dragging the welding gloves. Like I want to skate as long as I
gloves,
can.
yeah.
Whether it's just like riding, you know, I don't want to. I'm too old to
Dude, I would
do
do 180
mad
kick
tricks
flips off of
anymore and
5
get
skates
hurt.
and
But
shit
it's
like
like
that.
it's just fun to skate.
I gotta give a shout out to
The cast ascendant series.
Yeah, the cast
Ascendant series. It's a badass podcast.
It is.
Folks out of
Art would probably,
Mexico.
Yep. Art would probably kick all of our asses right now.
No.
But he gave us. He was the other podcast that actually. And you know what? One thing that I found is a lot of people will be like, "Hey man, yeah, we'll support you if you support us."
Yeah, they're
And
great.
not a lot of people fucking.
Yeah, so kind of like your band camaraderie, we're kind of finding this shit out. Like, what's different though is like, it spans so much further than just like local, you know, the podcast scene.
Mhm.
Because this guy's all the way down in Mexico with his wife and shit. It's fucking totally dope.
That's
It's
awesome.
like super dope. They used to live in Honduras and like they traveled around like.
Yeah,
kinda
they're
fitness
big.
guy.
They're big into like the weightlifting.
Yeah, fitness and stuff, and they're
stuff.
fucking funny ass couple, dude. They're way funny.
Here's
Way
wait here. We'll get into the clip that they sent us. I'll turn the mics down. Hopefully
Explain
we
the
can-
clip real quick before you play.
Oh, he's talking about, or they are talking about walking in the store, essentially.
Like walking down
Pet
the aisle.
peeves.
Pet peeves.
Walking Dead?
How's your car running? Oh, it's running good now. Why don't you run it up your ass? Are your brakes working on your car? Yeah, well then break them off and shove them up your ass.
You'd have to be really arrogant to think that you can
You
explain
guys are
everything.
still watching Go to Oil City Beer Company tomorrow night.
Yeah. Oil City
Jesus.
Beer Company
Yeah.
tomorrow night, 7 o'clock. It's
Pump show.
Ay.
How long has it been like that shit? I hope it hasn't been that.
Yeah, so how about Shivers Future?
Are we running out of time now?
Oh,
We're-
shit, we
we're
got
up
all
against-
night.
Yeah, we do.
No, I thought we
we
were
just-
talking about the UFOs, but
We can talk more
Yeah,
UFOs.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
Sorry. I just was saying, like, you.
Dude, I got tons of beer.
All right, fuck it.
Well,
Let's roll.
Here's something too that I thought about. Like people that are like, oh, ETs ain't real or aliens or whatever. Here is my theory. For someone to believe that there isn't something like that, and fucking, dude, we're a little speck, man.
Very
You
naive.
know
what I mean?
fucking
Very naive.
binoculars before and looked up at night and just thought, like, yep, that's it. We're the only motherfuckers. Like, have to be.
What would you say?
There's that famous
What would you?
photo
What
from
would
the
you say
Hubble.
to an alien?
Yeah.
It's like all these galaxies
Yes.
that contain.
I would say
billion
that
stars. There's like a billion.
half of our
galaxies.
songs are about that.
Galaxies within a billion. It's like X.
Yeah.
Infinite.
He writes songs about that.
It's crazy.
About sci-fi, just
We're
you know
a
what I
pretty
mean?
sci-fi band.
If you're talking about like definite proof and all that shit, whatever, but we have fun with it, and there's certain things that you can write about and just have fun. I don't know. It's just
Just write shit about stuff.
sci-fi,
It's cool.
monsters.
We're totally the coast to coast like band because
For
we're
sure.
conspiracy
Okay, I like that.
aliens.
That's a,
like
okay. Oh, that is. We were trying to figure out how to describe you as a band.
we write
just
songs.
did it.
Yeah.
so I first thought that we were like skate rock because like
Well,
okay,
yeah,
that's a
that's-
genre, but like Rob Botts, thank you, bro. He's like, why aren't you guys like hitting on the like horror punk?
No.
And I'm like, I don't think we're really quite horror punk, but we're close.
Conspiracy.
Cole
We're
fucking
conspiracy
rules.
punk.
Cole rules, man. 2 Ton Killer. We have a song called 2 Ton Killer. It's fucking awesome.
It's about a shark.
It's a
Megalodon?
yeah, and it's kind of like sci-fi. It's kind of like Jaws, but it's a beautiful song, man.
Do you still want? Do you want to play? Do you want to play one of them songs?
We can do that. Do you want?
Yeah, we
right
can
now.
do it. I wonder how many people. We got
Yeah.
3 people right now. that
Yeah.
are watching.
How many
so
people?
There's 3.
3.
Which
But hey-
makes me as one of them.
Okay, so those 3 people get a brand new
Yes.
Shivers song.
Yes,
So,
they do, and that
indeed.
is fucking privilege. I guess yeah.
Everybody else is turds.
Yeah.
Like some of like the live watchers, there was a whole bunch at first, but
Yeah.
the live watchers
This is
will
why-
usually wait till like it comes out on YouTube or whatever.
That's
You
all
guys are
good.
very lucky.
You ready for this?
There's a band walks across the street. We're doing tonight. It's like I know what I'm doing tonight. So right. Just like any summer songs running in my head. You won't go out late at night. Phone's always in your pocket all night inside. Your TV sets from 92. So they can't keep you away watching cartoons. Well, honesty, look at try my best. Your privacy, a man does do that. Yes, I'm not wearing a PI vest. All the clothes running my house overhead. Yeah. My friends all thought it was really cool. Still ain't people looking at what they doing at the club. Well, honesty, look at try my best. Your privacy is the man does me best. Is that man wearing a pure vest? All the drones surrounding my house overhead. Drones in my head, yeah. They're in my head, yeah. Drones in my head, yeah. They're in my head.
Okay. Bam. And we're back. What'd you guys think about that shit? That was
I tell you what, Murder Drones is probably one of the coolest songs ever.
Murder drones, conspiracy theories, murder drones.
I'm guessing everybody's just dizzy. From listening to it.
Fucking turds.
It might take a little while to regain consciousness. They probably lost
You know what else
consciousness.
is sick as fuck is like tomorrow night, if you go down there to Oil City, right?
They're gonna lose consciousness.
You can
Yeah,
watch
they see
this
us.
shit live. You can get your ass live to this song.
Yeah.
Once they see us, they'll lose consciousness.
Yeah.
Because they're nerds.
Yeah. Nerd wads.
Nerds!
Well,
So, hey,
it's
hey.
nothing about that.
We had a really good question while this song was playing about
Yeah, it was like,
something.
what's the story with the squirrel?
Okay, the squirrel is
What's the name?
Todd. Todd's his name.
Fucking Todd. He's
Okay,
awesome.
so ever since I was a little kid, fucking back home, there was that squirrel sitting in like one of these little showcases at my grandparents' fucking house, right? And when I was a kid, I was like, wow, that's fucking pretty crazy. What the fuck is that? My grandpa shot and stuffed that motherfucker. That has traveled all the way from Platte, South Dakota.
That's a personal squirrel?
Yes, sir. That's our mascot.
And it's lost in ear recently too. If you
That is a personal squirrel.
Yeah.
That must have been
That's
the one
unbelievable.
that was always robbing bird feeder.
Yeah.
Because
That is
I'm at
unbelievable.
point. I'm like,
I feel like I don't know, like it's lost in ear too. Is that like the fucking rose from the Beauty and the Beast or what? Like where it's like
the glass slipper.
Oh no, are we dying?
Dude, we could like.
Poor squirrel.
Yeah, can you donate to Todd's GoFundMe?
You know what the one thing that always makes me nervous? If I leave like that door open and it's like daytime, because there are lots of squirrels that go around here.
Yeah.
Fucking all of a sudden, I have caught them like right up in here. I'm
It's
like,
like,
what the
Todd,
fuck?
what are you doing,
Yeah.
bro?
Dude, you should catch him in mating season, man.
Yeah, they're
Todd,
amazing.
Press charges on that fucking squirrel.
They're amazing.
we need a movie called Todd. Like,
We started him a campaign.
Yeah, dude, you seen
see
her
that?
fucking? You didn't see Todd's fucking run for president video?
no. Oh,
Yeah.
wait.
It's on the YouTube channel. My
Yeah,
man.
T-Bone was in it,
Yeah.
man.
Todd 2020.
Yeah, vote for Todd 2020. It was during the election, man. Yeah, it's.
We need to raise some money.
I've
He
heard
needs
of
some
that, though,
ears,
that
man.
you can teach squirrels and they're really smart like that. So it's pretty cool that you fucking have this special connection with this one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's a good boy.
Yeah.
We'll leave it at that.
Yeah. He's cool. He's cool. He makes a good mascot, you know. Good fucking what do you call it? The icebreaker. That's the icebreaker.
So, what happens
That's
when the
what-
tail falls off?
Hey,
It's not gonna
whoa,
fall.
whoa, whoa! Hey, man, don't you cross that line! It's not gonna
You know what?
happen.
Fuck, go back on.
Yeah, there you go.
Fucking go
Pet
back on.
cemetery.
We're back on, keep on going. Wherever it
That's
takes.
what we'll. Hey, you know what? When the tail falls off, we'll do a fun meet or a fucking band-aid. Like Todd's.
As long as it
tail.
never dies.
Oh no.
Show.
Todd's still fucking.
No, it reminds me
A
of
tail
like, Pet
to-
Cemetery stuff. Isn't that such a
It's
good
kind of
movie?
got a creepy look to it.
And the new one.
Now that
like
I
the
keep
new
looking
one.
at it, it kind of has a
Yeah,
creepy
it's
look to it.
good.
Look
Yeah.
at
I mean, maybe not as cool as the original.
The
Obviously.
original.
It was rad, though. It was cool.
Oh my gosh.
So I think that, yeah, it's got a creepy look
Yeah,
to
he's
it a
cool.
little bit.
Yeah, he's cool. Though.
But
Dude, Todd's rad.
Yeah.
Hey, listen to this. Though. He's a gassy little
Cheers
fella.
to Todd.
I like it.
Cheers to Todd.
Cheers to the cheers.
Cheers to Todd.
He makes
Hey,
a great mascot.
and cheers to fucking this cool ass fucking podcast tonight, motherfuckers.
Cheers.
Close and
Everything,
everything,
man. Yeah.
Team.
Fuck yeah.
Should
Like
like
it.
a long ass.
Want to
one.
hear
Dude.
future Shivers?
Yes, sir. Hey, is a pig's pussy?
It's
full?
totally secret.
Uh-oh.
Whoa. What was that
So
question?
I'm
this for
kidding.
the late
That's
tutor
weird.
enters,
Never mind.
which we have 3 right now.
3?
So you
Here,
guys
hold
that are
on,
hanging
hold on,
in, we
hold
have
on.
4
Let me do
total.
this. Let me do the slap.
It's all good. I'm good.
Ah!
So, like-
Me neither, but no, it's
All right.
great.
So
these
we're
are-
going out on tour.
Whoa.
It's
be
gonna be
careful what you
awesome.
say. No, we're talking about an undisclosed thing about
We're not going to
someone
talk
very,
about that one band.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
There's
like
one
that,
band.
everybody knows like kind of who it is, but we're not gonna talk about who it is. It's
The
kind of a
unmentioned
big
Vincent.
deal, but we're not gonna say who it is right now.
So we're doing a split with the Goners UK
Kind of a big deal.
and Scoffs. But the Scoffs are trapped in fucking
Seattle.
Seattle,
Okay, I have
where
a question. I have
That's
a
in
question.
you know,
I have
it's
a
in
question,
Washington,
and
Steve.
it's not for the
So
listeners. it's
who
for
are we
me
going to
as
be
well.
thrashing
The
these
split
shows
thing.
with? Who are we going to be thrashing these shows with, Travis?
Like, what's
Okay,
the split thing?
it's when
like,
you have like they call it EP and EPs, extended play,
Oh,
right?
okay.
LPs
The
long
teaser,
play.
huh?
These are old school terms, and EP was essentially like
extended play.
yeah,
I'm a
that's why I
hip-hop
said
guy.
20 minutes
I'm a
long.
hip-hop.
There's a lot
Right.
of EPs in hip hop, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Fucking
I just didn't know the
EPs
split
are
term.
typically about 20 minutes long, short, and the splits, you have like multiple bands and some. Yeah, you have like 2 songs in this band, 2 songs in this band, or 3 or 4.
okay, I got
So
you.
this is going to be
Yeah.
more than that.
Yeah, we
It's
got
going to
5 on
be
this one.
yeah. We have 5 songs. The Scoffs,
Yeah,
which
they're
you guys are
SPs.
gonna love. They're like, I'm just gonna, yeah, they're like old Sex Pistol like sound. It's insane, dude. And then the Goners UK. I can't wait for you guys to hear that. It's so good. But there's so we're
You're not
going on
giving
a
it
tour.
away.
We're going. No, I won't. Give
You're not
it
giving it away.
Nope. So we're going. So
Yeah,
like,
good
shut
job,
the
dude.
fuck up, dude.
Good job. Way to anchor over there.
Yeah, you
Bass
can-
player holding everybody up like they always fucking do.
Yeah, wait for it. Wait for it.
no, here's what's cool.
In the bag.
So we're playing Casper, Laramie, right? Casper, Laramie, Colorado
And
Springs,
we're gonna kill.
Bozeman, and Sheridan. So it's the first Shivers tour.
I think I'm gonna check out the Sheridan.
But you're leaving out one little detail on some of that shit.
You know, it's the Goners.
One-
So it's the Bridge to the Gap tour with the
About-
Goners.
Mind the Gap or Bridge the Gap?
Bridge the Gap.
I heard a rumor we were playing with kind of some big fish or some badass motherfuckers.
The real big fish.
Well,
I'm
not the real
sarcastic
big
as
fish,
fuck.
but
So,
I'm just saying that we're gonna play.
So
In a there might be someone else besides us playing. They're not big fish.
some
They're not
rad-ass
nothing.
tunes.
It's cool.
Someone that might be badass.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
know what? It's very intriguing, and if you guys like punk rock music, you guys will love this.
It's
band.
not real big fish. If it was, that'd be
And
cool too.
it's-
Whatever
and
you
it's
flop
not-
around
and
and
that's
do all
not
that
real
shit.
small fish either. It's not the.
And if
top.
you guys
They're not small
stay
fish either,
tuned
but
to
they're pretty
their,
big fish.
Yeah,
Actually, they are big fish.
You will
They're fish.
Eventually
They've
find
been
out,
fishing.
right?
Some shit.
Eventually find
some
out. If
Fish
you
are
guys,
flopping.
That's
what I'm gonna
Fish are
say.
flopping up. They've been doodling.
Fish are flopping right now.
I need to make it out.
if the people that are watching and are
Go ahead,
listening in
Travis,
the
tell
future, fucking if they continue to follow your page, then they'll find out who's.
yeah,
who,
it's
right?
going to be released here. I would say like 1 or 2 weeks. It's going to be awesome.
Fuck yeah. Fuck
So
yeah.
this band hopped on our tour, which is stupid. Like,
Yeah, it's
I can't
insane.
wait.
Yeah,
It's insane.
Super dope.
I'm fucking happy for you.
Yeah,
I'm
dude.
getting
Fucking rock. Nice show.
Thanks for having us,
yeah,
guys.
fuck
Cool dudes.
Hey, can
Thank
we get
you.
one more reminder about who's playing tomorrow?
Yes. From
The
me?
Shivers, obviously.
No.
Oh, done at
Oh,
Oil City.
we're playing tomorrow.
Oh yeah, you guys gotta play
Hey.
tomorrow.
Get
Wait,
ready.
are we?
Hey, Evan, do you have any plans tomorrow by any chance?
Yeah.
Guess what? I'm gonna jam like any other night.
Fuck yeah, bro. Hell yeah.
Okay, Stevie, you tell them. You
The
tell
Shivers,
the
Get
Get
Bent,
Get Bent,
Shivers, the Shivers,
and System Restore.
Restore.
Choo 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 choo.
Punk show, punk show.
Dude, fuck yeah,
Down
this
the
is
road,
so
city.
fucking cool, so fucking stoked. We have punk rock music back in Casper, 3 fucking punk
We will
bands.
kill. This
3
is
punk
vibrating.
bands.
What time does it start again?
Oil City
That's
Beer
vibrating.
Company.
7 o'clock.
7 o'clock, Oil
Su-
City
su-
Beer
su-
Company.
seven.
You motherfuckers don't know that. It's behind the old Kmart.
Be there or stop being a poser.
Yeah, and park in that parking lot. Where
Do it.
It's, yeah.
Squirrels
Spin
vibrating.
cookies.
Yeah, spit cookies too if you got a fucking souped up SI.
I think the cops are after us here in sirens. You guys are getting too rowdy.
We better go.
Yeah.
Makes
I
for
found the
good
Sex
scenario.
Pistol album again.
Yeah.
I just want to see it play out.
Oh shit.
I like
Dude,
it.
you know what? It's been a
Cool.
fucking
Should
killer
we-
Friday. I have
You guys
to pee
want to close
really
it down?
bad.
I do
Should we
too.
close it down?
I have to pee.
Yes, man.
We all
Fuck you guys.
fucking appreciate the motherfucking Shivers on Three Wheel
Dude,
Bicycles.
this-
I didn't know
it's
how
been
long
this-
going. It's been a long time.
Favorite show.
Yep.
Favorite show
Yep.
ever.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hey, you know what? We've been begging these motherfuckers for months, and we
Kinda
did
weird.
an hour and a half of this shit. So we got our money's worth out of this. We paid them top
What was
dollar.
that?
We did, but
the other thing too. Travis is going to be back on we're going to do a conspiracy theory. Cole, you're probably going to be in
Missing
on that shit
411.
too. Yeah.
yeah,
I'll get in on
yeah.
Dude,
I love
Cole's
Missing
down.
411. It's fascinating.
I'll be
We're
here
gonna
for
have
that
a
one
conspiracy
too.
fucking podcast.
No, Jake,
Hey,
you can't come.
Thank you
Okay,
guys
I
for
love
fucking
you,
tuning in. We
Dude,
put forth.
love
We
hate.
welcome the Shivers, and it was a fucking.
We love you guys.
badass
Thank you
time.
guys.
Thanks,
Happy
everybody.
Friday,
Tell you
happy
what.
weekend. Tomorrow. dude.
Weezer rules.
Check these
kill.
motherfuckers
Weezer
out.
rules.